What's up guys, Yuchiri here. This is the brand new 2025 Yamaha MT-07 and this is one of Yamaha's most popular bikes, and this is the 4th generation with some massive new updates. It's basically a completely different bike than the Gen 3, and this will be my first ever ride on this motorcycle, and I haven't even done a test ride yet because I just pre-ordered this bike, and let's see if that was a good decision. Alright, let's start this bike up and see how it sounds. Bro, look at the display. Wow, this thing looks absolutely amazing. Sounds like a lawnmower pretty much. I can't only get the Akrapovic Aero 5 compliant exhaust, but I want the Akrapovic Racing Line exhaust. This is the 4th generation of the MT-07 and I have paid 9,300 euro, and that's 300 euro more than the 2024 model. But there are a lot of new features and updates which I'll cover in a new video because it's actually too much for me to crop in this one, but I'll still try and do a couple of them. So to quickly summarize, you've got the 5-inch TFT display, you've got ride-by-wire, you've got inverted forks, you've got the acoustic sound enhancing, you've got the spin forged wheels, and a few quality of life updates. What hasn't changed is the iconic CP2 parallel twin, which is 689cc, making 68 Nm of torque, which is why this bike is called the MT-07, which stands for Masters of Torque. I know, pretty corny, but whatever. Let's go and let's ride this thing. Alright, let's switch the menu. Yes, I want this theme. Yamaha is a piano company and this looks like a piano type of theme. As you can see, it moves with the rev, so you can see it moves like, yeah, I don't know, like a wave. I don't know. Let's go. Oh my god, let's go guys. This is the same place I did the MT-07 2024 review and first ride and impressions. That's the guy who sold me the bike, and we're gonna have to take it slow because obviously it's a new motorcycle and the tires are completely fresh, and that means it's a little bit slickery than usual. The first feature when I was talking about quality of life updates is the MT-07 has self-canceling blinkers, and that means that this blinker is gonna be turning off after like 500 meters, and we're gonna see if it's actually doing that. But yeah guys, I'm completely, oh there it goes, and it turned off. Yeah, as I was saying guys, I'm super hyped. Oh shit, okay, my bad. I don't know, I saw a little rev limiter. I think it limited me to 5k RPM, which is something I read in the user manual. The guy said it was fine if I rode it a little bit harder, but I don't know, I still feel bad, so we're gonna keep shifting. Talking about shifting, it's got assist and slipper clutch, which means that it helps you with the downshifts. I turn on the Insta360. Here is how the bike looks like in, what is it called, third person. Bro, it's absolutely insane. I cannot believe I'm on this bike. I've ridden the Yamaha MT-125 for 3 years, waiting and waiting, saving up some money, and now it's finally time. First impressions of this bike, I like the seating position. I can't really feel if it's ride-by-wire or not. I guess a little bit. It's in street mode now, so I don't have access to full power. I'm not exactly sure how much it'll limit my full power or my mapping, but apparently it's a little bit more chill than sport. You can change the ride mode by pressing this button. As you can see, now it's custom, now it's street, and I don't know where sport is, but there is a sport mode, trust me. As you can see, we've got 5 km on the dash. My Yamaha MT-125 should have around 40k kilometer. And the self-canceling blinkers, a little bit more, almost done. Self-cancel, come on. All right, there it goes. Nice. Yeah guys, so this is my buddy. He's riding the NC700S. He's got the DB killers out, so you might hear him. This feels completely surreal. Ooh, the downshifting feels very smooth. Okay, this is sketchy. I don't trust these tires at all, and I don't know the bike So we're gonna just take it slow. Another feature I haven't talked about is traction control. Because this bike is ride-by-wire, it allows for the different ride moduses, but it also allows for traction control, which basically helps you in case you slip. I don't know if it's on or not, but we're just gonna assume it is, because it's in street mode. My buddy asked me how the power is. This power is actually super nice. I'm in very low revs, in 4th gear, 50 km/h, and just look at that pull. It just goes. Doesn't take long. And I'm sure if you go to the power band, which is around 6,000 RPM, you're gonna get way more speed out of it. The mirrors are a little bit goofy. I do want to do a lot of mods on this bike. I'm not sure which ones. I'm thinking doing the mirrors and the exhaust for sure. After that, probably some frame sliders, so I don't mess this bike up. A pretty funny story. I was calling with an agent to do the insurance, and he was talking about the insurance, blah blah blah, and he was like, you're gonna do all risk, right? And I was like, no, I am not. I do not have the money for all risk. It's like 180 euro a month, and nah, I'll pass on that. I'll just don't crash, okay? So we're gonna go to a little bit of a more exciting route. At least we hope so. Let's talk a little about the seating position. I think I already spoke about that, but I want to emphasize the fact that I do think the seat is very hard. It's like a more aggressive seat, which you would expect on a sport bike or something, but it might be because it's brand new, and I really like this bike. It's super flickable, it's so lightweight. It genuinely feels just as light as my MT-125. I know that's a crazy thing to say, but at this speed it feels super flickable. Oh shit! Oh shit! We're fucking hitting jumps. Yeah, so I didn't really test the brakes there, and we went flying. But the brakes have also been upgraded. They are 4-piston radially mounted brakes. You have 2 front discs. Pretty good. Let's go left. Oh, let's not go left. Already a hazard on the road, huh? Bro, where the f are we? Talking about where we are, we don't know because we're not using navigation, but this bike does have turn-by-turn navigation, and you can also just activate the Garmin app. Using the Garmin app, you can get the navigation on your display right here. I'm gonna have to test that feature out, so we're not gonna do that today. And let's talk about the suspension. It's got inverted forks, 41mm KYB, adjustable too, and they feel really solid. It's a lot firmer than on the other MT-07 I've tested. It's not that big of a difference, but it does feel like it's more aggressive. Don't feel it diving at all. So the acoustic sound amplifier, I guess you could hear it a little bit, but nothing too major, at least as of now. I'm not sure. This is the first ride, so this is really like a dream come true. I'm still a student, I'm doing my masters at the university, and I've saved up this much money to buy a brand new bike, and I'm really excited to know if this is gonna be a good decision or a bad decision. I've tried to convince myself that it's a financially responsible decision, but I'm not sure about that. The way I did it is because you can buy a used bike, especially the MT-07s, for really expensive prices and still be left with maintenance that needs to be done, or other problems that could pop up. I've had the MT-125 and I've had a couple of problems with that bike, and it's been very expensive. I'm actually gonna have to go to the garage and pick it up, and it's gonna be costing me 500 euro because the master cylinder of the rear brake has broken down, which is unfortunate, especially since I'm about to sell it, because I've got this bike now. I've got 2 bikes now, double the insurance, double the road tax, but yeah. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, if you buy a used bike, it might not be that smart because of the maintenance you're gonna need to be doing. I can ride this bike until the 10,000 kilometer service and then just sell it or keep riding with it and get the most out of this bike. And I know that nothing has to be fixed, and that's a pretty nice feeling. And we're at 15 kilometers, by the way. Let me ask my buddy what he thinks of this bike. He said he's not even looking at the traffic, he's only looking at me in his mirror. And to be fair, I completely get that. I've even made an Instagram account because I was just like, if I'm gonna buy this bike brand new, why not show everybody and share the passion and the hobby I have for motorcycling. And it's been doing pretty good. I have 900 followers in 3 weeks. Yeah. So go and follow my Instagram too. I'm gonna obviously prioritize YouTube because I also like doing long form content and just yapping away. Yeah, I cannot emphasize how much the assist and slipper clutch is helping. I can feel that I'm not shifting at the right moments, but it just still seamlessly shifts down, and that's something I can really appreciate about this bike. Some people do not like technology on motorcycles and think it's going to be intervening with the riding experience, but I absolutely disagree. I really like riding aids. ABS is absolutely a necessity on the road. You're only really going to be grateful for ABS when it saves your life, and it's the same story for traction control. Once you slip a little bit and you cannot correct it and you fall down and your bike is all scratched up, you're going to be wishing you had traction control. Another feature I hadn't talked about, which is also partially because of the Yamaha chip, emergency braking. When you emergency brake, I'm gonna test this out on my buddy and he's gonna let me know if it worked. You're gonna be seeing flickering rear brakes. Did it work? Nope, no flickering rear brakes there. Alright, we done a little quick break because I just couldn't take it anymore. I had to stop. And I'm so super excited. Let's do another sound check, guys, and then we'll start going again. Wow. Is there anything I haven't talked about yet? I don't know. Let's do a little walk around. The controls are really easy and really intuitive. We're gonna choose another screen. I don't know how I can get this in black. He had it in a black mode. Background black. Yes, black. Oh shit, this looks way better. Yeah, I also like this one. This one is crazy. All right, let's go. Let me show my buddy real quick though. Which one do you like the most? Alright, which one do you like the most? You've got this one. I think it's kind of basic, but it's like the Street Fighter Jet guy theme. This one, which I've selected now. This one is like a piano, I think. I don't know, it feels like a piano.
Oh, you got sick one?
That's sick, right? Yeah. And you have this one, which is more like... this is like the racing guy. This is also, I guess this is also a pretty cool one.
That display is so more, bro.
I'm gonna keep it at this for now. You guys let me know in the comments which one is the best. Ooh, that's nice. Wait. Let me hear that again. Okay. Alright, let's go, little gremlin. Alright guys, we're pretty much close to home. I need to be like 10 minutes away from here, but I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys for watching, and there's a lot of new stuff coming.